What's poppin'? It's Bito. I'm back again, okay? So right now I'm going to walk you guys through history and I'm going to bring you guys to the present, okay? So I'm going to go back and forth between history and the present right now with what the presidential suites is going through right now, okay? So Whack 100 with his finesse ways was able to get B. James to confirm that when he was 18, he slept with somebody that was 14 and he caught a rape case, okay? And that's what everybody's talking about. He's been called a rapist. He's been called a pedophile. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all listen to it for yourself.
Whack want to say Whack was leading the charge. Look, Whack definitely was leading the charge. You was Whack. You was leading the charge.
I originally came to warn you, but listen, I got off the phone. People were sending me clips. So they saying like the girl was like 14 or something. I'm just trying to get some details.
Listen, the replay's on. I was 18. I was 18 years old. Whack. I was 18 years old. She was 15 or 14. Yes, 15 or 14. One of the two.
You fucked her?
Whack, the replays is on, Whack.
No, I'm asking you.
Yes, Whack. Yes, Whack.
You use a rapist.
Okay. Whack want to say Whack.
All right, so y'all heard it from Whack's mouth, and Don Prez being B. James's, partner. They build a brand together called the Presidential Suites, right? Where every Monday they talk about people's mess. You know what I'm saying? So whatever is going on, all the drama that's happening, they don't really do research to really find out if allegations or anything is really factual. They just let anybody come on their stage and just say whatever on people's names, right? And that's what a lot of people have issues with, because when you have a large platform like that, people actually now hold you responsible to fact check before you put out any allegations on people, because you can damage people's reputation and character if you don't have your facts straight, right? You can just say something and people just gonna believe it because you have a large platform. You know what I'm saying? So when they first started, I think they got away with that because they wasn't as big, right? So now you can just let anybody come in there and call somebody a rapist, a pedophile, an abuser. This person harassed me. This person does. You can have anybody come on your stage and say that and get away with it, right? But now when you have 1,000 people in the room, people are now looking at you like, do you have clips to prove this? Do you have documentation to prove this? What type of evidence do you have to prove what you are allowing on your stage? Nevertheless, I understand that Don Prez, because B. James is his man, he's going to be upset with Whack 100 exposing his man, right? So, this is what Don Prez wants. Let's hear it.
Man, Whack the biggest fuck nigga in the world, Cloud. I hope one of them LA nigga put a bullet in his noggin on my baby, cuz.
God damn! You heard that? I'm gonna play it again. Just,
Man, Whack the biggest fuck nigga in the world, Cloud. I hope one of them LA nigga put a bullet in his noggin on my baby, cuz.
I mean, you want somebody to put a bullet in Whack 100's head because he exposed your brand partner as a rapist? I mean, it don't make sense, but let's keep listening, because I know Don Prez is actually going through some shit with this whole situation because his brand is taking a hit. Now, B. James is in Baltimore, Don Prez is in Alabama. Who's to say if they are always going to be a team and build this brand together, because it's on the meta, right? So let's say one day B. James walks away. Don Prez is going to be the main guy because it's his shit, right? But then B. James' stain is still going to be on his brand, on the Presidential Suite, that he started his platform and allowed a lot of people to go through trauma and have false allegations put on them, while the person that he was sitting next to is a documented person with a rape case. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just can you fathom? Can you niggas fathom the shit these guys have said about people? Call people abusers, call people all kinds of names, allow all kinds of shit, when the person that you're in bed with, right, that you sitting next to, that you building this platform with, while y'all tarnishing people's names and brand, is accused by the United States government. And it's paperwork documented where he got charged and pled guilty. Slept with a minor.
Well, you don't understand, bro. This shit really pissed me off. He did this shit over a year and a half. I ain't all last week I couldn't even sleep, bro. I don't really want to talk for real. I really want to beat somebody ass the fuck up. I don't want to talk, bro. This shit pissed me off. Mentally, I ain't even there right now, cuz I can't. We got a whole bunch of shit that went on. Every day it was something new. Y'all didn't see it. Y'all thought, okay, it was just Monday. Tuesday, I had something else going on behind the shit, behind the scenes. Third, Wednesday, something behind. Like, bro, what the fuck?
Now, I gotta admit, I understand, what Don is going through. Not that I feel his pain, but I can sit back and I understand from the outside looking in, because he has to take heat for this whole shit, because he actually went on stages and defended B. James, okay?
There's a whole bunch of motherfuckers I'm going to address. I'm going down the list this week. Might be a room every day. I don't want to recap shit. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't give a fuck. I want my lick back. Antoine Smith, Levels, real name, North Philly, federal informant. Can't go back to Philadelphia. Antoine Smith. Yo.
Who that? Who that nigga? Who that?
That's Levels.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Y'all should have known that nigga was a goofy, bro. The first time I seen that nigga on the sweet stage, and everybody was crashing the fuck out, and he was just laughing over this shit, talking about this is content. I'm like, bro, this nigga too grown to be doing this shit.
Now, the funny part about this whole Level situation is, the guy that used to be the face of the trenches or the other side, his name's Drewski, right? He doxed me and put out, my old social security number out, right? Guess who gave those guys a platform? The presidential suites. B. James, Don Perez. Now, Hillary Clinton said something very powerful one day, right? Like, and I'm gonna say it my own way, so that's not how exactly she said it, but like, if you see a snake, biting somebody, right? And you don't like that person, so you go make friends with that snake. Do you know that snake is eventually going to bite you? Do you know that? One day that snake is going to bite you. Now, on our side, people used to bang, what they call it, right? But they wasn't really doing heavy doxing. The heavy doxing came from the fucking trenches. Like really trying to find out your social security, trying to find out your criminal records, trying to find out where you live. All those things came from the trenches. But guess who gave the trenches a platform? Because they hated me and they wanted me out of the picture so that they can be the top guys. The presidential suites. And now they added into it with Levels, because Levels said they try to paint a narrative of him, just like how I told you they let people on their stages to lie without fact checking. They did the same to Levels, and now Levels is clapping back by doing his research on them and putting out whatever the fuck they're putting out, right? Yeah, listen, man, we're gonna keep this shit going.
If my daughter 14, 15 years old.
Oh, let me give you context of what I'm about to play right now. So, being on social audio for the past 2 years, what black women have been screaming the most is that, black men don't protect us. Black men don't protect us, right? So now you got black men, you got people like Wack, people like Levels, a bunch of other folks, Joe Cool, you know what I'm saying? You got a bunch of platforms that's trying to hold B. James accountable, right? For what he did in 1999 that he's saying he's not ashamed of, right? Where people were saying, if you were 18 and 19, you should know when somebody's 14. You should know, right? I mean, when I was 19, I knew what a 14-year-old girl looked like. When I was in high school, I knew what a 14-year-old girl looked like. When I was in college and I was 18 and 19, I wasn't going to mess with high school fucking 14-year-old kids, right? So people were like, you should know. But guess who is defending B. James? Black women. So what kind of protection are y'all looking for when you got these black men on the app trying to hold this man accountable, and y'all telling him that y'all gonna stand by him? What protection are y'all looking for?
If my daughter 14, 15 years old and end up dealing with an 18, 19, I'm not gonna kill that man. It's on me to teach her this and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop.
So basically, you're gonna blame your daughter, but okay.
It's gonna be the topic of conversation. It's only fucking Monday, right? This shit happened Monday evening, I think, and that shit takes time. Now, everyone that's in here stands with B. James, I assume. Some people in here just listening for gossip, wherever the fuck, but it's like, as long as he knows he has a team behind him, Just let it be that. I know it's frustrating for everyone.
Right, Don? And that's the whole thing. I would like to think I've done pretty well with not giving it a lot of attention and shit like that, right? Let me be clear. And even with all the shit that we go through here, I think I move. I don't really. We like respond to certain shit, but not they always saying shit, right? But y'all don't understand. G, this shit been last Monday. G, it been rooms going on for hours, nigga. Hours, 5 and 6 hours, champ. From last Monday at 1 o'clock to today, G. And I know y'all talking about, don't talk on it, this, and I really don't. But nigga, I got my homeboys and them calling me. Niggas sending me clips and shit from YouTube, nigga. Like in my real life, niggas that don't even got fucking Clubhouse accounts. I mean, these is niggas that already know what time it is. They like, damn, shorty, what's really going on? Like, so I feel like I do a really, really good job not talking on it. But at the end of the day, I felt like, okay, I'm going to do the little BJ speak. I'm going to speak my piece. I'm going to get out. Niggas even dissected that, took little shit about that, and then ran a whole witcher comment like, G, he's admitting. Like, it's like, come on, G. Like, at the end of the day, I get how y'all feel. And I appreciate anybody who supportive. And everybody who said something, I'm begging y'all. Like, yo, please don't speak on my behalf. Just leave it alone, yo. I don't want y'all getting attacked. I said that everybody that said something to you, right? And I see the ones who really fuck with me, what have you, whatever the case. But yo, this is literally like my life. My daughter, we so connected. My oldest daughter, the energy. She's in California. She feel it. She keep texting me every day, like on some random shit. Like, Dad, you alright, Dad? I just want to talk to you. Like, she feel it. This is my kid, nigga. Every day my daughter been calling me randomly out the blue. Like, Dad, you okay, Dad? I just want to make sure you are. I'm checking on you, Dad. I'm like, yeah, I'm good, babe. You know what I'm saying? So again, it ain't like, I'm not running on no stages and really popping no shit to say nothing. I wasn't even going to say nothing either. I was really bubbling. But again, a nigga is like, a nigga just steadfast on trying to depict something that ain't what the fuck it is. And then you got a nigga at the helm that this is why I know it's deeper than rap and some other little hit and shit like we talked about yesterday, Don. You got a nigga leading the charge, and y'all just said, I got these houses, I'm running this on Clubhouse, who got a major platform. And see, what it is a nigga he done lost sight because he's so engulfed in this shit, he don't even realize he really stuck in shit, G. He's so used to talking this shit and doing this shit he be doing, and ain't no kickback coming from it, that he just gonna pretend, bitch, I'm going to make an example. I'm devoting my life to this. If I ain't never told y'all nothing wrong, bitch, you barked up the wrong tree. And that's all I got.
I got a question, B. James, because it seemed like anybody else gonna say it. Do you think that maybe that's how it felt when you kept talking about him having that damn baby? Like, did you think maybe that's how he felt? Like, maybe you could have just shut the fuck up?
How he felt what? I know that's sad. I know you got a special spot, y'all.
No, it's not that, nigga. Come on. You tell everybody business.
I got you.
Like, nobody else.
I got you.
You do tell everybody business. Like, it's a lot of shit that I wouldn't fucking know if you never told me. Like, I wouldn't know about people. Like, sometimes maybe you could just shut the fuck up.
Let me answer.
Now, let me tell y'all this, man. Even though me and Tia don't fuck with each other, the truth is always the fucking truth. If it's the truth, then it's the truth. This guy, B. James, is a fucking, like, he's a damaged human being. He really is. Like, with his criminal records, like, domestic violence cases, child support cases, rape cases, him coming on Clubhouse and having a platform, that was his moment of redemption, because he's like 42 plus. So that was his time to be an OG and actually educate and help the younger people. Or even if he was going to cover mess, which is okay because the mess is entertaining. Do research so you make sure, because you've been through some shit like that. So you make sure that you actually don't just label people what they're not, right? That's one, right? Two, at least like when y'all have these conversations, have like some positive aspect to it. I don't know if you're gonna bring a therapist to help with the room to break down certain things. I don't know. All I know is that his goal and sole purpose has been to tarnish people's names. The reason why me and Tia fell apart was because Tia confessed to me that B. James was talking shit about me to her. which I never did with her about him. You know what I'm saying? If you wanted to fuck the girl, which you drove down to fucking Augusta and fucked her, that's fine. She was not mine. I was like, she told me like, yo, yeah, BJ's been talking shit about you. And I'm like, yo, maybe for a month plus, the niggas been shitting on me, and you're not telling me now because I'm pressing you because I've seen that these guys been talking shit about me, and now you confessing to me. So I can't fuck with you, right? Because if you are my team and we creating content together, which is what me and Tia was doing, like the Oprah Beanie name is a brand that I created, right? So if you're on my team and somebody's been shitting on me, and you sitting on the phone with that person kiki keying, to me, you're a very dangerous person. So I had to walk away from Tia. But it was because of fucking B. James. The same Tia that said B. James offered her money to destroy my club. You know what I'm saying? The TNN club on Clubhouse. So this guy has always gossip, what they call pillow talk with women, try to get in people's businesses, right? And then people come to find out you did this shit to a fucking minor. You know what I'm saying? And now people are calling you a rapist. You know what I'm saying? And the sad part is, you know, I mean, I personally don't know what the fuck is going on with Sade. But the sad part is B. James did say that she confided in him. You know what I'm saying? So if the shorty really has a kid on the way, you know what I mean, which got nothing to do with me, but you know, it's just content, so I'll speak on it, right? If the shorty really got a kid on the way, one day you have to tell that kid, if it's a son or a daughter, that you confided in a rapist, a pedophile. You know, that's who you let them know that you let them know that you have a kid on the way. I don't know if you was talking to him to help you come take your child to soccer practice or soccer games, but you're going to have that conversation with your kid. Like, yo, I was so hurt, or whatever the fuck I was planning on doing. I went to sit with a rapist, and I let them know that I'm having you. You know, that's if she's really pregnant or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But I want to bring you guys back a little bit, right? Because we talking about this kid shit, right? And this is why B. James is the last person that should speak on kids, right? Because these niggas is really disgusting, right? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna take y'all here, right? Just give me a fucking quick second, okay? I'm finding the clips, okay? Remember, Whitney J used to be with the Presidential Suites, okay? Y'all remember that? And when she got into an issue with them, I'm gonna play y'all what they said, okay?
So what I see is a lot of y'all too invested in this app. If I meet you off the app, we go out, we kick it. And I talk to you about real life shit, my kids, my situation, my problem. None of this shit on the app should even matter, my nigga, because in reality, I fuck with you. And I can't entertain this shit, man, because my soul won't let me do it. I'm too silent for it. I can't go back and forth with because I love Wick and I love holding home. I can't get on this app and act like that.
Hold on, dog. This directly to Wick. This directly to Wick, because we fuss all the time. Wick, you already know. Check this out. Ain't shit changed. I let the fuck out you. If you got my number, you need anything, you already know the number. But I'm gonna tell you this, right? The people that's putting them batteries in your back, we gonna pay close attention. These people don't fucking love you like we fucking love you.
All right. Hold on real quick, right? Give me a motherfucking second, right? So Whitney J, she started with the Presidential Suites, right? Boom. You know, they built this family bond where, you know, they create content together, do recaps, and talk about people's mess, okay? Whitney got comfortable and showed them her son, her special needs son, okay? Now, a lot of other people have spoke on Whitney's kid. This is why this is different. Because these were her Meta family members, right? Who y'all just heard. We love you. We love your son. You know? We love your son. You know, the shit that we know in private, we would never bring it out, right? Just like the girl Sade. Maybe they told her, we would love your kid for you. Well, maybe B. James told her that. I'm going to help you raise your kid. I would love your kid. You know? We don't know. But after shit hit the fucking fan and they didn't give a fuck about Whitney no more, guess what they said about Whitney's special need child?
put the phone down and be attentive to your special needs child who needs the attention. We don't need it.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I'll play it back. This is the man that has told Sade that she's going to help. This is the accused rapist and pedophile that's told Sade that, he's going to help her raise her kid. Let's
put the phone down and be attentive to your special needs child who needs the attention. Now,
I want you guys to take Whitney's face off of this and just picture B. James talking to Sade just like this. Just picture that.
Put the phone down and be attentive to your special needs child who needs the attention. Woo. We don't need it. Work on his developmental skills. Fuck a park and putting up pictures so we'll look good or the baseball game. Work on his developmental skills.
This is B. James, who's been accused of raping a minor. That's him. Listen to what he's saying about his own ex-partner's child.
Let's talk about that shit. Let's talk niggas having so much bad karma, your kids coming out fucked up. If you have a special...
And this is Florida boy Jay, who is also part of the presidential suites. And listen to what he's saying about Whit. Listen.
Karma, your kids coming out fucked up.
Karma and the kids coming out fucked up?
Karma, your kids coming out fucked up.
I'm gonna play it back. I'm gonna play those.
He needs you.
Let's talk about that shit. Let's talk niggas having so much bad karma, your kids coming out fucked up. If you have a special needs child, it's special needs. You need to tend to them more than your regular child. So how you have a special needs child and you pay less attention to your child than people with normal kids? And then you owe motherfuckers cash out. Okay? On some real shit, please pay your cash outs back. Please put money back on the books of niggas that you borrowed money from. You're too busy yelling on the app to get money and taking special needs of your special needs motherfucking kids.
This is some sick ass shit. This is sick. That shit right there really broke my heart for real. Winnie, I'm so sorry, man.
Now it's clear that because it's alleged. If Sade actually has a kid, she don't know who the baby father is. But I hope, man. Damn, man. That's so fucked up, man. That's fucked up. That's, man. Y'all heard? That's Honey crying. You know what I'm saying? So this is who I guess made Sade feel very comfortable. Well, not Florida boy Jay, but B. James, so that they can have a conversation. About whatever the fuck she got going on, that she don't know who the fucking father is, right? Because she got multiple bodies on Clubhouse and in real life. But I'm gonna go back to the clips that I'm playing, right? Because there's actually more. Okay, it gets deeper. But give me a second, man. We don't speak unless we got the motherfucking clips. You heard?
You talk about the baby, but let's back up. See, it's called selective amnesia. Do you recollect correctly when they put that pedophile on his name as my quote-unquote dean arch nemesis? Do you recollect when they came in the presidential suite and did that? B. James was the only, in the midst of, clearly
Actually, it was Whitney.
No, who it was, no?
I remember.
Yeah, we just talked.
You see how much of a liar he is? Let me give y'all context, right? As y'all know, I make touchy rooms all the time, right? I shouldn't even call it touchy, but that's what will make y'all understand. So there was a room where we were having a conversation about mothers and their daughters having discussions about sexual pleasures. We made same room about fathers and their sons having discussion about the same thing, right? So now the people that didn't like me, Exoticals, made it seem like we was talking about underage kids. You feel me? Which, when they asked, we said we wasn't. That's why none of our accounts were suspended, because Clubhouse actually did their research, right? But B. James, right, and Don Prez, that was their opportunity, right, to get me off the app because they did not like me, because I was their competition. So they held a stage for people. And remember when I started this shit, I told you, they let people come on stages and put allegations on people with no facts. No facts. Like, now, this is not like somebody that I know in life came and said some shit, or somebody has a document on me or anything like that. It was over content, a clubhouse fucking room, and these niggas was pushing this fucking narrative, this dangerous ass narrative. And then we come to find out that you actually have a case of the same shit you was trying to put on the people that wasn't true. And I want you guys to understand this, because what y'all don't understand is that I had squashed my shit with Don Prez, because this is what was going on. Everybody was trying to come up and bubble on Clubhouse and be content creators. And Don Prez thought I was trying to do what they do. And I was like, yo, bro, I have a channel. Y'all have 2 clubs. I have so many different clubs that you guys are like I'm like a whole cable, and you guys are like one TV station. You know, we're not the same. So just because you guys are covering drama, I'm actually covering personalities, because the personalities that I'm covering, I'm also building them up. I don't just cover them on Clubhouse. I take them from Clubhouse and put them on Instagram, and I follow their lives. Y'all don't do that. Y'all only cover the mess that they do. I focus on building their brand and following their storylines. It's a whole different thing. But if y'all feel like we're doing the same thing and y'all hate me, cool, I'ma squash it. Okay. Now let me go to Don Prez. So I don't have issues with Don Prez, but when I used to be in DJ L's rooms, they would like move me to the audience or kick me out the room. So I just returned the favor. Now it's done. I'm good with it. We can work together, whatever. You know what I mean? I want to give him his props for, you know, loving Clubhouse and the Good Morning Show. You heard that? You heard that? This was like April, May. You know what I'm saying? This is a while fucking back. Not this last April, May. A while back. And when they had an opportunity to cancel me, them niggas didn't even give a fuck that I had already extended an olive branch. They made a fucking room to crucify my name and character off of fucking lies, because they just wanted to be the top fucking guys. Hold on, man. Let's get back to this shit, man. So now, B. James capping and lying that he was defending me. Get the fuck up out of here.
What you did?
Hold on.
Only fucking person that stepped up was like, yo, I got a son. We can't put no labels on people like that. Was fucking Whitney, nigga. That's why y'all had issues with fucking Whitney. Oh, man, we gonna get to it. Just listen.
All right. That was, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with everybody in this room right now. It was Whitney J. That's why we had an issue with Whitney at a certain point.
Did you hear what the fuck this nigga just said? He said that's why we had issues with Whitney at a certain point. So the fact that you guys were opping up against me to tarnish my name and my brand, right? And this woman is being like, yo, this shit is not fair. Y'all had an issue with her because she's going against the team. So it didn't fucking matter if it was lies that was pushing, right? As long as y'all could have gotten me out the picture so that y'all could be the top content creators, that was fucking cool. It didn't matter that my name was on the fucking line over lies. It didn't matter. Listen, I'm gonna play it again. Listen to what this nigga just said.
That was, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with everybody in this room right now. It was Whitney J. That's why we had an issue with Whitney at a certain point.
You heard that? That's why they had.
It's like, oh, why you defending this nigga Sam?
Why are you defending this nigga Sam? Over false allegations over Clubhouse room title? Room title! Room title! I want to repeat that.
1,000 with you. I'm keeping 1,000 with everybody in this room right now. It was Whitney J. That's why we had an issue with Whitney at a certain point. It's like, oh, why you defending this nigga Sam? Whitney J. Me and Whitney J. shut that shit down is what I'm trying to tell you.
You're a liar.
Was it you?
I gotta keep it a buck. It was Whitney J, bro.
It was Whitney.
On the phone last night.
They was lying to you because they your friends. They was lying.
Hold on. Y'all talking about me. Hold on, nigga, you talking about her, B.J. Me and you built something, my brother. You talking on the phone with me every day, home. Don't do that, my nigga. Do not do that, bro. Cause did you, my nigga, what yesterday was, my nigga? Yesterday, Sunday. Alright, okay then, so please, bro,
bro. Don't pipe up on me, bro, because I feel some type of way still, bro. And I'm really keeping my composure because we rock with each other. But calm down, that shit home for real, nigga. What? Yeah, cuz, but we telling we speaking facts. Let's speak facts, cuz. Let's speak facts, my nigga. Come on, bro.
So what are the facts? I'm asking you a fact. When that shit came up on Sam, did I not take that phone or not?
Yeah. No, hold on. Take that back. I did make that statement yesterday. Cause it was, I said between me and him, I said one thing about it. If everybody, he had the domestic shit on you. And they said he had this information on you. He withhold it. He didn't want to put it out. And I made a statement. Maybe he didn't want to put it out due to the fact that in that moment when Eddie when the exoticals came to the room trying to make it seem like he was a pedophile, BJ ain't the only one that said, "Look, we ain't gonna put that P on him. We ain't gonna put that P on him." Me on the other line, I'm like, all I said was a nigga in a room talking about mothers should teach their daughters how to have sex with a man. It's some weird shit. I never called a nigga a P, but B. James did say, and Whitney went in. Whitney definitely went in though, but B. James only did make that statement though. So, but you didn't take up for it like that. But you did make a statement saying, "Look, I ain't that P." So
I mean, that's enough. I'm not.
So that probably was the reason why he didn't put that information out at that time. But now you woke it up about him being with Sade. Having that baby, he felt like, boom, my baby hit the wall. I'm a 30.
Which is another fucking lie. Because where the fuck is the receipts? Where the fuck is the ultrasounds? Where's the DNA test? Where's the baby bump? Where is all these things? So once again, niggas want to lie, and the same platform want to push that lie. But this time, we've been fucking prepared. This time. We've been fucking prepared. Because I'm going to tell you this straight up, man. I ain't going to let no chick cap on me, especially not a Sade, because let me tell y'all this straight up. There was a day that CW called Sade and said, "I'm about to link with Sam, and I'm bringing a gun." Right? And guess what happened? She didn't fucking tell me. Now let me put it like this. If it was like, I'm making up these the timeline, right? If he told her at 1 p.m., she called me at 8 p.m., knowing that I was supposed to meet the guy around 3. The nigga told her, "I'm bringing a gun." The shorty called me at 8 to check to see if I was dead. Called me at 8. Did you link with the nigga yet? Nah. Now, he was gonna bring a gun. Like, do y'all understand the type of person that she is? Why the fuck would I ever take anything she says serious? And there's even way more that I've never shared. Like, if she was really, if she had anything going on with me for real, what fucking mother would go to B. James knowing that that's considered my top op, who is in my city? You would go to him to confide in him, of course, because you want him to make a room and attack me. But guess what? It backfired. Just like the same shit with CW. Backfired. Let's go.
And you talking about your friends, they gonna lie for you. Yo, I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Who came in? Oh, they could.
So now what? The baby's still coming.
I'm the one that kicked that shit off.
I did not wake that up.
But look, Kim, he don't feel, them niggas don't feel like, them nigga don't, yeah, we can tell all that, but that nigga don't feel like, BJ, you was over there. Hold on, who mic out? Yeah, so, we talking about it now. So, yeah, in that moment, you did take up for him, and that's why he felt like, nah, y'all niggas woke it up on me with the shot they shit. I'm finna throw this shit out.
All right, well, it's up. Now what? And that shit,
Hold on, for me though. Hold on, Kim. You can decide whoever you want to decide. Look, man, for me, bro, everything ain't up. Sometimes I be wanting to chill, and you know that. You know that, bro. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
You give me the break. You called my phone and said, "Bro, man, you looked out. You windmill for me. You did your thing, home. Do you ever think about how I feel, nigga? Aiden's birthday was yesterday, nigga. I'm trying to see, are you selfish, my nigga? Are you thinking about how?
Yeah, no, he is selfish. He ain't thinking about Don Perez. That nigga only thinking about himself. He don't even understand that the reason why Don is upset is that yo, this how the game go, right? Let me break it down. If you were CNN and you there's Fox News, so let's say on the level of niggas covering content on social audio, right? Forget about my other platforms. Let's say, I'm CNN or I'm Fox News and they CNN, whatever the fuck it is, right? You when you go at each other, you can't go very hard where y'all destroy each other, because at the end of the day, both of y'all want to eat. A lot of these big corporations, they be having a lot of dirt on each other, but they don't put it out because that's like two people having nuclear weapons. You don't use it because everybody fucking dies. And he still, B. James still don't get it. That the shit that he has allowed has affected Don Perez's brand from here on till whenever. Every fucking time somebody can ask Don Perez whatever Don says, but you started your platform with a pedophile. But you started your platform with a guy who's documented for sleeping with a 14-year-old girl. He still don't get it. B. James still don't get it.
This shit fucking with me, my nigga. Come on, bro. Like, you bro, cause he just tripping the fuck out right now on God.
Is that nigga crying?
He just tripping the fuck out right now on God. What's wrong with home, bro? This nigga here tripping, bro, on God, bro. On God, this nigga acting like a real on my mama, cuz.
Yo, that nigga crying.
Being selfish to you. Like, what the fuck is y'all talking about? This some shit, in 23 years, right? Let me help y'all.
You could have told him,
Yeah, you could have told B. James that you have this much dirt on you. I mean, B. James, you could have told Don Perez that you had this much dirt on you, because if you had told Don Perez, I'm sure y'all probably would have moved differently. But you hit that from your fucking partner. And now look at the position you put the whole Presidential Suite brand. Man.
This is the first time in my life this shit ever give me any type of problem, G, like ever.
but you could have told him so that he wouldn't just be defending you blindly without even fucking knowing what the fuck was going on.
You a messy ass bitch. Shut up, you suck that nigga dick, bitch. And you wanna talk about defending him?
Hold on.
Girl, you a bitch that try to divide. Hey, hold on, here. You sitting over there ready to do an interview about fucking B. James.
No, I didn't. I said that I wouldn't. I said that I wasn't going to do no fucking interview about B. James.
An interview about fucking B. James. Remember, I told y'all, listen, it was okay that B. James wanted to go to Augusta and fuck Tia. There was never an issue. The only issue is don't fucking dirty Mac on me and talk shit about me just because you want to fuck a chick. That's not mine. None of these chicks are mine. None of these chicks. I have no ties, no nothing with none of these chicks, bro. None of them. They were, a lot of them were just groupies that wanted some attention, good content came and good stories came, but I have no attachments to none of them whatsoever. All you had to do was just talk to her without talking about me. But, let's just confirm. Let's confirm. Hold on.
You wanna talk about defending him? Hold on. Girl, you a bitch that try to divide. Hey, hold on, here. You sitting over there ready to do an interview about fucking B. James.
Damn, she was gonna do an interview about fucking B. James. Tia. Damn, Tia. Yo, but I want to take y'all back before I wrap this up. I want to take y'all back to last December, right? Let me find this shit. Last December, okay? By the way, when we talk about Whitney, right? And we talk about loyalty, right? Let me play this for y'all.
The fact is, you were mad at me. You and Don, you questioned my fucking loyalty from the beginning because you felt like I had more loyalty to Darius, Lydia, and Rochelle than I had to this fucking team. The same bitch who ran at every fucking stage or take a life.
You heard it. They always question her loyalty. But the thing about Whitney was she just wants to be honest. it don't matter if if she will call out the bullshit. Like if she sees something on the stage and people are like capping, she can tell a lie. She knows the facts. She has the details. She will call it out. But because they just want to push a narrative, don't matter if it's gonna harm somebody, right? And they know that the narrative is a lie. They would get mad at Whitney for exposing the fucking truth. That was the fucking issue. But before I wrap this up, man, let me play what Rochelle said back in December.
I have no problem telling Don, Prez, or anybody that's in presidential suites that y'all don't need B. James. He's going to be your downfall. Because it sounds to me like Don and the other people that are part of that are really wanting to grow and really wanting to build, but they can't because they have someone's ego in the way of them trying to do so. So I'll go on the record and say, y'all don't need B. James, period. Everybody else seems super cool, whatever. But him? Don't nobody want to hear him talk at all.
Now, let me tell y'all this, man. I don't think even Don has really thought about this thoroughly, but because, the dark side is the dark side, right? But when you are trying to build and get to the mainstream of the real world and get business deals and whatnot, along comes B. James and the documented proof of his rape case. Ain't no goddamn DNA test about Bito or anything. All of that shit is fucking cap. If you have it, put it out on me. My whole point was like, don't lie on me, especially with a chick like Sade that's told multiple fucking lies. That is just like Elaine, right? She's just like Elaine. From the PGM girls are all the same. They're all the fucking same. They got multiple bodies. They lie and put allegations on black men. What's the girl named Miss? And y'all have heard the recording on Ground Voices. Miss told Sade that she lied about Durant raping her. Guess who protected that lie until I expose it? Sade. Sade never said shit to nobody. You knew that this girl, Miss, was lying on a black man about rape, and everybody was going crazy on the app like, yo, and this guy they say he got businesses, he got money or whatnot, and you knew that he was being lied on. You said nothing. Not a damn thing. Until you told me, and I said, no, I can't sit on this. I exposed the fucking truth that she lied about that fucking rape. Y'all remember Elaine came on this app and used her kid for content, and guess what people did? They dragged her and her kid for fucking damn near 2 years. So if Sade is willing to, and like I said, I don't know if this is true or not, if she really got a kid or whatever the fuck she got going on over there, if she really has that, and will bring it to Clubhouse, where that's where pedophiles, rapists, sexual traffickers, abusers, all these people are fucking exposed. If she's going to make like her alleged kid content over there, she's just a creepy ass motherfucker, just like the rest of them. And it's Bito. I'm out.